Hi everyone. Today we're going to make a double lower gatefold, and this is inspired by Lisa Curcio. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in the US, and this is the way that Lisa made it. It is made with 12 by 12 paper. You open it up, 2 gatefolds, and open that up like that. Happiest birthday wishes, sent with lots of love. Well, what she did was she used a 12 by 12 and she cut out parts. I've reconstructed it, and I've changed the base card measurements. Here it is. If you'd like to take a screenshot of it, I'll put the card in there. And I am going to make it with 8.5 by 11 paper. So I'm going to use Cajun Craze, and the base card is 4 1/4 by 5.5. And then you need 2 pieces, one for the center gate, and that is 3 4 3/4, and I scored it on the right side at 1/2. Okay, and I'm just going to burnish that. And then the lower gate is 2.5 by 4 3/4, and I scored it at 1/2 inch on the left. And we'll just go ahead and do that. So the first thing we're going to do is attach these to our base. So first we will attach the middle, the center gate, and you can use glue. I'm using Tombow glue, and or you could use tear and tape or seal. And I'm going to put it flush against the right side of the card and line up the corners like so. Okay. And this is the front gate, and I'm going to also attach it to the base, the 4 1/4 by 5 base. I'm going to do it on the left side, and I'm going to attach it here flush with the edge and the corner. Okay. So then you can see we have this, which will be covered up with some DSP. So what I've chosen is the I've chosen the Gathering Together paper pack, and I'm going to use this floral or this leaf pattern, and that's going to go right over, and you can see that'll cover that right up. Okay. The next thing that you need to cut is some DSP, some designer series paper, and you need 2 for the lower gate and 2 for the center gate. So for the lower gate, it's 2 1/4 by 4, and you need 2 of them. So I've chosen this for the outside, and then for the inside, I'm going to use the same leaf pattern. Okay, so let's attach the leaf pattern here first. I'll go right in the middle. And then for the outside, we're going to use this. This is from the same paper pack. It's got that gold. It's got a subtle tone on tone leaf, and then the gold goes overlay. And it really kind of sparkles that up, especially for fall. Okay. Whoops. And then we're going to do the same thing for the middle gate, the center gatefold. So I've got 2 pieces at 3 1/4 by 4. And I'm again going to use the same leaf pattern here. I kind of want to try and get these lines all even. Okay. And this center gatefold is going to go here in the middle. Look at that back piece. We're going to use that for the middle. Looks like bark. All the papers with a suite all coordinate. And there we have our base. Now to decorate it up. So what we're going to do, I'm making the same card, so I'll just lay it here. What we're going to do is take, and I have run off, I'm using the branching out set, and it has many different really wonderful sayings. Wishing you a day filled with many happy moments, to a very special someone, sent with lots of love, from our family to yours, happiest birthday wishes, thinking of you brings joy to my heart, hello, and then you have a friend. The neat thing about this bundle is I've stuck the dies on the inside. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 label dies. Now I'm not using those today, but they are just gorgeous. And then you have some berries and a pine cone and some evergreen wisps and some long berry. So what we're going to do is use this one, wishing you a day filled with many happy moments. Now I have used the Stylish Shapes, and it's this die here. However, this is just not quite long enough, because that here I've done it here. If I put this over it, it's going to cut off into the M and the S here. So let me show you what I did. I took and put my die where I wanted it, and taping that down. Let's get a piece of tape here. Take my mini cutter here and push that here. I'm only going to go through part way. Okay, so I'm going to only go part way because I'm going to finish it. Okay, and then, oops, I'm scooching all over. Then, take this off, and I'm going to place my die, and it will hook in. It'll fall into place right where I want it. So I think that that will be long enough. So it can still maybe just a little farther there. Now, it hooks into the stitching. And that's a way to make your dies just a little longer. I'm going to go from the other side. I'm not going to go the whole way. Just enough to finish it off. Hopefully it won't move on you. I can see that it did move. I backed out. I guess I needed to put a little bit more. Okay. But you can see the just like this, and then come back. Okay, when you come back, your die is here. Now it moved on me, but this one didn't move, and so you can see how really flawlessly that comes out. So, anyway, so we are going to take this and put this here, and I've got some ephemera. Any ephemera that you have will work, that is fall and goes with your paper. I'm going to take this and place this here. And I have I kind of like the way that that looks. So I think I'm going to just put this together. Okay. I think that that'll look really nice, just like that. Okay, so I'll take this. And this I think I'll pop up with some dimensionals. God, that's for another project that I'm working on. There we go. Then got some linen thread. I think I'll put a little bow. Tie your bow and then zhuzh it. Pull it tight. Okay. I'll put that here. And I think I'll use a glue dot. Whoop, I've got one here. And I only need half of the glue dot. So I'm going to snip this in half. Put that there. Okay. And on the inside, we're going to add a card flat. So this is 3 by 8, and we're going to score it at 4. And burnish that fold. And then the outside card is, we need 2 of these. You need an inside card, which is neutral for the message, 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Both of these are. Now this is the back to the green pattern. And then if you can look here, you can see I have run that through with an embossing folder. This is the Birchwood embossing folder, and I just took it out and I put this right here in the corner, so I got the lines that I wanted. It just kind of adds a little bit of dimension. It really makes it look like a tree, and it highlights those lines and stuff. So okay, I'll stick that here, and then I have with the Stylish Shapes, the 2 circles. I think it's the 2nd and 3rd, sent with lots of love, and I'm going to stick that here. I think we should put some dimensionals on that also. Okay. And then that is going to go evenly. Let's put that there. And then this is going to go evenly through here. I want to make sure that that's covered. Okay. There you have it. For the inside, I have another 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Happiest birthday wishes. We'll just add that to the middle. With Whisper White, or it could be basic white. And then since we have some more, I think I'm going to add some berries and let's see, maybe I just need some berries. Nope. I don't think I need the mushroom, do I? Maybe another acorn. It's endless, this. And that could go out, just can't go past this fold. But there we have it. Then for the back top, I'm going to add some green linen. Here. I think that would kind of add just a little bit more. This comes in a set of green and espresso. This is a little difficult to do when your hands are sticky from glue. There we go. And there you have it. Wishing you a day filled with many happy moments. Sent with lots of love. Happiest birthday wishes. So again, this is the Double Lower Gatefold, and it is inspired by Lisa Curcio. And if you want to see her video, just look her up. She's on YouTube. Thanks. Bye.